Hi friends, Chinese New Year is coming up, and to celebrate during Chinese New Year, we also have things like dragon dances. And today I want to teach you to make a dragon craft. So here it's what it's going to look like when it's done. So here is a dragon, you have two sticks, and then you can go around and you can do a dragon dance with it. To make this craft, the materials that you need are a white piece of paper, a piece of colored paper, whatever color you want. You will also need some markers, scissors, a glue stick, some tape, a pencil, Sharpie if you have one, an eraser, and also two sticks or two straws. So with lower grades, I have a template for you, so you can just color it and continue with the craft. But the higher grades, I'm going to show you a guided drawing of the dragon so you can follow along to make the dragon. So to do the dragon, you would need a white piece of paper. The first thing you need to do is to fold the paper in half. The reason I'm doing this is because you're going to draw both the head and the tail of the dragon. When you hold the paper in half, you kind of know whether or not both are going to fit on the piece of paper. So the first thing usually when I draw is to kind of draw an outline as to where everything might be. So I want the dragon head to be up here and then the tail to be down here. So then this is what we want it to look like in the end. So to look at that, I'm just going to draw a quick outline. So I'm going to draw kind of an oval shape here, and then going up, just a general outline. Maybe that's where the paw and the claws are. Okay, and then the bottom same. I'm just going to draw kind of a general outline, and then we'll add in the details to it after. And then that's kind of where the tail is. Okay, and then we're going to go into the details. So I'm going to start with the nose part and the mouth part. So I'm going to kind of make a curve. That's like this. And then I'm going to kind of bend it down. And then I'm going to come to the side of the paper. Or I can do this part first. And then you can connect with it to make the mouth part. And then we're going to make the nose. This is going to curve up. It's going to curve down a little bit and then up again and then curving down. Okay. And then you're going to start here again. Make another curve that goes down and then it curves up a little bit. And then the third one, and this curve is going to curve down and then it's going to come right up. And then you can connect this part with the bottom line here. And then we're going to draw the two nostrils. So one on the side is a little bit smaller, and then one on the other side is a little bit bigger, like that. Okay, and then we're going to finish the mouth part, curving down, and then up, down, going up, and then the third one. And this line is going to kind of curve up and then down. And it comes to kind of where the claw is or the paw is. Something like that. And then on here, we can make the dragon's mustache, and it's kind of going to curve up. So it's going to go up, and then as you go up, it's going to curve in and then draw a little dot like that. This one, you come here, go up, and then it's going to curve in and then draw a little dot like that. And then we're gonna go to the eyes part, which is gonna kind of start at around here. You're curving up. I'm just gonna kind of draw a general outline as to where how big the eye is. And then we're gonna draw the detail in there. So a line in there. And then you're gonna draw a circle. And then you can color the rest with your pencil. Something like that. And then we're going to draw some eyebrows for the dragon. So kind of a tiny curve going up. And then goes up, come back down. And this one's going to be a little bit longer. And then up. And then let's just connect them together like this. Okay. And then the top of the dragon, I'm going to have that line curving down. Kind of just following our outline, just making it a little bit more in depth. And then we can come back here. And just going, curving up, down. Kind of just adding those details. And because we used a pencil, so we can always adjust to the mistakes that we might be making. So I'm just going to erase that line so then I can better connect with the line that I have right now. And then I'm going to continue with these lines. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, right? So I'm going to make my second one. These are kind of like water drops. Something like this. And then I'm going to come back here and finish the top part. I think this one's a little bit too long, so I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. And then I would just do around 4 of these. Okay. And then just a little tiny part of the body. I'm just going to have a straight line going down. And then kind of a line connects to there. And then they can erase the very soft lines that I did with the outline. And then, so the paw would be kind of here instead. And it's okay if you kind of go into the other space on the bottom there, just to make sure that you have enough space for the tail. And then for the paw part, kind of have a little curve here. And then we can do like a half circle. And then dragons have pretty sharp claws, so I'm going to make the paw here first. And just draw that really sharp claw. Like that. And then I'm going to draw the horn, which I'm going to kind of start over here, and then it's going to curve up. Like that. And then the dragon scales. So I do 1 curve, 2 curve, 3 curve, 4 curves. And then in between these, I'm just going to draw another curve. Okay, and then another one, another one. middle of that. So just draw some more dragon scales. Okay, so it'll be something like this for the top part. And then for the bottom part, again, it's the same. So we kind of just make her lines a little bit darker. And then we have the line kind of curving down and then coming right up. Same with the bottom, we're just kind of following our general outline. And then going up. And then this is kind of where our tail is. So something like this. You can always adjust the lines by erasing it, right? And then on the top here, so curving up, curving down, up, down, down. And then as you get to the tail, it becomes a little bit smaller. And then the lines are kind of connecting to the tail. Like that. Okay, and then we're just gonna do a line over here. And it doesn't go all the way to here, it only kind of goes to about here. And then we can make some lines. It could be kind of curvy, or if you want to make it straight, that's fine too. Okay, and then all you have left is just the scales for the dragon. So just like what we did up here, just kind of do some curves. And then on top of that curve, we're going to add some more curves. And then as you get closer to the tail, you can kind of make the curves a little bit smaller. And then I would end at about here. Okay, so this is the drawing of the head and the tail of the dragon. When you're done, if you do have a Sharpie, you can go ahead and start tracing your dragon, and then you can erase the pencil marks after. When you're done tracing with a Sharpie, it should look something like this, okay? And once you're done that, your next job is to color it. So here is an example of what I did. So I didn't go with the traditional color of the red and yellow. I kind of used some pink and orange and blue, because I think you have to use your creativity, and so anything works. So this is what I did. So after I'm done coloring, I used a scissors to cut both the head and the tail out. Okay, once you're done that part, we can put this to the side and grab your colored piece of paper. So you can basically use whatever color you want to, but I chose pink is because I used some pink to color my dragon. So I thought if I had a similar color, it would probably match with my craft a little bit better. So your first job when you get the piece of paper is to line up the corners and then fold it in half. And then you can use your scissors to cut it. Okay. And then you should have 2 pieces of rectangles. And then what you need to do now is that you need to do some folds. So the folds, it's going to be around this thick. So then you would kind of fold it forward, turn your paper around, and you fold again, turn your paper around, You fold again, turn it around, and then you keep folding until you can't fold anymore. And then there is my last fold. But this seems very short, so I'm going to use my second half of the rectangle, and I'm going to do the same thing. So fold, turn, fold, and then you turn. Fold again, and then you turn, fold, turn, fold, turn, fold, so this is going to be the body of the dragon, and there again is my last fold. And then because I wanted to make it longer, so I'm going to glue these two pieces together. So this is when you need your glue stick. And then let's just put some glue on here. And then we can glue the two pieces together. So now we have a really long body for the dragon. Okay. And then here, I'm going to tape the dragon, the head of the dragon, to one side of this spring-like body. So again, maybe I'll put some glue on here. And then I'm just gonna tape it right here. Sorry, glue it right here. And then the tail, again, I'm gonna put some more glue. Okay, and then I'll glue it to the other side, like this. Okay, so now we kind of have the dragon because we want to kind of do like a dragon dance. So here is where we use the sticks or the straw, whichever you have. So I have some sticks, so this is what I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of tape, and I'm just going to put one to this side and just tape it down. And then grab my other stick and then get some more tape and then glue it to the other, sorry, tape it to the other side. So now here I have the dragon, and then you can do a dragon dance with it. And there you go.